James, welcome to KFOG in the Morning.
Hello, how are you doing?
I want to say right off the bat, James is the best dressed guest we've ever had, Greg.
Best dressed, best smelling, most punctual, and we're really happy to have you here, James. Thank you for being here.
Very nice. I got to ask you the Paul McCartney story, or at least a story about your famous father. When did you first realize that your dad was famous and somebody important, special?
Oh, probably when I was very young, really.
How was it? What made you realize that he was who he was?
Just the amount of attention we would get.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this ever since we knew you were becoming, that I imagine it would be actually difficult to be Paul McCartney's son. I'm wondering if there's anything about your upbringing, about your childhood that would surprise us. Did you like to mow the lawn, or did you wash your own cars? Stuff like that.
Animation.
I'm sorry?
I was into animation.
Yeah?
I'm not sure if that would surprise you or not, but...
Doing it yourself, you mean?
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of animation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then your first solo full-release album comes out May 21st. It's going to be called Me.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how long it took you to put that together and where you drew your inspiration.
Over the last several years, where I drew my my inspiration just from everything, really.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now you're on a 47-date, 27-state tour, and you're going around the country in a van. I'm wondering, is this your first up-close and personal examination of the USA, or have you spent a lot of time here?
No, I'm a U.S. citizen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we've toured the States before.
And tonight at Cafe du Nord, then you're on to Santa Barbara. You made your national TV debut last year, if I'm not mistaken, with David Letterman, right?
Yeah, amazing.
And how did he ask you about your father as well? Does that get tiring?
Not so much. A little bit, you know. It doesn't really get tiring. It's a big privilege and an honor.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you about something I read that I thought was really interesting. Your dad gave you your first guitar. What, were you 9 years old?
You know what? My first guitar was about when I was 9. Yeah.
Yeah, and your dad, and it was a pretty famous guitar as well.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what I read was that it was a guitar once owned by Chet Atkins.
No,
Carl Perkins.
Carl Perkins, no, it actually wasn't. That was when I was 16.
Okay.
The little guitar was a 3/4 size Martin. That was my first guitar.
Just so when you're a little kid, 9 years old.
Yeah.
So it's funny how these stories get told. So, but having a guitar once owned by Carl Perkins has got to be pretty cool.
Oh, amazing. Absolutely.
And you still have it today?
I do, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That's a treasure. Well, listen, why don't we hear from you? This is exciting. We've been looking forward to your visit with us. It's James McCartney. Again, he's going to be playing tonight, Cafe du Nord. And please welcome to KFOG in the Morning, James McCartney.
Okay, this song's called Strong As You. When the road to freedom is a traffic jam, it's hard for me to see how lucky I am. I'm a lucky man. When the path to heaven is a slippy slope, I've gotta take a hold to give me some hope. Give me some hope. I am strong enough to make it through. I am strong enough, strong as you. The trees are parting, beautiful view. The trees are parting, all for you. When the flowing river has been made a dam, it's hard for me to say how happy I am, happy man. I am strong enough to make it through. I am strong make it through. Yeah, I am strong enough, strong as you, strong as you.
Nice.
Very good.
That was great, James.
James McCartney.
So you've got a couple EPs to tell us a little bit about the album?
Yeah, we got a complete EP collection. Yeah.
The new album's in May.
The new album's in May 21st.
Fantastic.
I'm curious, James, do you think guitar playing and singing came naturally to you, like some sort of innate ability?
Yeah, a little bit. As I've mentioned before, you know, kind of part of my dharma,
Yeah.
which is maybe a pretty intense statement to make, but yeah, dharma. Yeah.
And I have one follow-up, too.
Sure.
I was reading a quote of yours that I liked. You say that some artists are happy doing the same thing again and again, but my favorite artists are those who evolve and grow, and I want to be one of them. Who are some of your favorite artists?
Radiohead, Jack White, the Beatles.
Yeah. Yeah, the Beatles are okay.
Yeah. They've got a few good songs.
A few good songs there.
It was a privilege to have you on with us this morning, James, and continued success.
Great, thank you.
Come back and
you.
see us again.